local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, we're starting off how we have for many days this week in the low 50s, maybe even the upper 40s in places. This is Wormleysburg right now, and it was actually looking a little bit damp. You can actually see rain droplet right there on the camera. In other places, Annville definitely soaked, the sidewalks looking damp as well, and we're starting to see the initial rounds of rain make their way into the mid-state. Now, a lot of this stuff is going to be light. It's going to be a little bit more scattered to start out the day, and coverage will increase as we get further into the afternoon, basically as this low pressure system continues to make its way on east, as we continue to wait for that cold front to make its way on through the state of Pennsylvania and cool us down. Regardless of when it gets here, it's still going to be a cool day because it's not really the front that's going to make the biggest difference. It's going to be the clouds, it's going to be the rain that's really going to limit a lot of the warming. Now, the front makes a big difference too, but when you have a lack of sunlight and you get basically constant rain throughout the day, it's really hard to warm up far beyond your overnight low. So many of us not getting higher than maybe 51, 52, not a whole lot going on there today. You're going to notice that front actually making its way on through once you get into the later parts of the day when you see a wind shift from the northeast to the northwest. If you happen to be outside and you notice that shift in the wind, that could be your cue that the front has arrived and it's going to push on through. Now, getting more widespread in terms of coverage as we get into the afternoon. Basically, after lunchtime, you're going to see rain pretty much everywhere, so there's no real escaping it. You're not going to see really any big breaks in terms of the rain, and you're actually going to see some heavier totals as you get into the evening. So it kind of slowly ramps up. It starts off kind of calm, and then you get more intense shower activity, and then you start to see some of that heaviest stuff after dinner. Things clearing out, though, thankfully, by the time you get to Sunday morning. So I don't want to make this look like your weekend's completely a wash, because it's not necessarily true. Your Saturday, well, outdoor plan's not looking good there. But beyond that, I mean, we're going to get some decent rain today, up to an inch or more in places, which we don't necessarily need because the drought, we've been fighting back against that pretty good, but the deficits in some places are still more than 6 inches. So anything we can do to kind of fight back against that is a good thing. But getting back to my point about Sunday, you know, Sunday is actually going to be a pretty decent day. It's going to be cool for sure because the front made its way on through, but you're not going to see any rain. You're going to see some patches of sunlight. And of course, you know, there is a little bit of a breeze to contend with, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. And in fact, through the rest of the week, we slowly warm up. We get milder and milder. We have a potential other rain chance next Friday that we're watching. The models have been so far relatively consistent about that. That's something we'll keep you posted on heading into next week. But let's focus on today's rain chance. Stay dry. And Ali Berube and the sports team has the Friday night football details coming up after the break.